important day not for ICICI Bank, but it's an important day for the Indian who is going global. And today's focus is much more on the Indian consumer who is going global, whether it be to work, whether it be to study, and whether it be to immigrate. So what we have done today is we are taking this opportunity to have Shahrukh launch a specific product for the Indian consumer, and this product basically ensures that before he leaves or before he boards a flight to go to a foreign country, in principle we are talking about the US, we are talking about the United Kingdom, we are talking about Canada, he or she has a ready banking kit, which includes a debit card, which includes his full account fully processed, and all the rest of the deliverables to make the account functionable. And this is all, of course, subject to regulation and identity checks. And so from the time he kind of gets off and sets foot on the foreign land, his banking is all in order, and then he can decide how to deal with the rest of his time there.
Thank you, Sanjoy, and thank you everyone for being here. And this new product, which is called Global Indian Banking or Indian Global Banking?
I think we can say both.
Both ways, okay. So it's Global Indian Banking and Indian Global Banking, which I think specifically is a great instrument, I think. Of course, it's subject to regulations and stuff like that. The details Sanjoy will have, ICICI Bank will have. But I think the nicest part of it, which I understood, is for students or people who are going for a bit of work or immigration actually. The whole, I have faced this, not directly me, but my office has faced this whenever we've tried to go out to even work, or there was a cousin sister of mine who was trying to look for a job, to study there as a chef in London. To open the account, you have to be introduced or you need to have some backup in England. She went to England. And these debit cards and this whole global banking started UK, US and Canada. It does become an issue. I know it finally gets resolved. People are able to open an account there, but it takes a bit of an issue, especially if you're a student landing up in a new place, having so many things to do. And one of the other aspects, which is one of the most important aspects, is how to have ready money when you're dealing with your studies and work or immigration. So it's actually going to enhance and I think facilitate your money needs when you go abroad. And I think I have also been made to understand that more than just the money part of it, which will be available to you abroad in UK, US, Canada specifically to start with, and I'm sure it will spread far and wide like ICICI Bank is. I think the best part is the documentation necessary for opening accounts, etc., is made available here in your local branch or your local bank of ICICI. So which is really nice that you can land up on foreign shores where as soon as you're there, one worry is over. Sanjoy just explained to me in the corridor that you take your debit card, utilize it, get your monies, and get on with your studies or work or immigration. I think this product itself, as all the other products of ICICI Bank, are going to work in the same direction that ICICI has been working, that is to facilitate people with their money and banking needs. So I welcome this, and I hope this utilization of this instrument is as much as the other instruments of ICICI which have been doing the rounds. And all the best again, and I'm sure all of you will use it whenever you're traveling abroad or trying to cover some story in UK, US, Canada. And it will be a success, not for ICICI Bank, because ICICI, mashallah, is successful already, the second largest private bank or second largest bank in the country. But it will be successful for the people who need this kind of service. So, the whole idea of conveniencing the client, conveniencing the customer is being taken forward with this new instrument, Global Indian Banking system that is being introduced. So, thank you ICICI once again, and thank you everyone for being here. ICICI जो पूरी टीम है, मैं काफ़ी सालों से उनके साथ काम कर रहा हूँ, and I think the first thing I would like to say is कि somewhere down the line, जब भी मैं कोई भी बैंक की ब्रांच की ओपनिंग पे या कोई फंक्शन पर गया हूँ, नॉर्मली अभी तक ICICI ने मुझे ऊपर NRIs एंड फॉरेन जहाँ पे बैंक इनके खुले वहीं पर इस्तेमाल किया है, लेकिन कहीं पर भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि मार्केटिंग के ले गए I think बहुत इज्जत दी है, एक बहुत ही how to say it, a very formal, nice gathering is called, where with a lot of class and decency, there is a function for everybody, which includes ICICI people plus the customers. And it has always been a great evening, like it would be tonight also. We have a little function arranged for the people of ICICI Bank. And I think it's not about using me to market. I don't think ICICI or any of the brands that I endorse really need me to market, and ICICI the least of them all. That's how we have actually been using, or at least we have been utilizing each other's time to promote the services from an Indian bank going international. And I think it's a wider spectrum that we are doing, rather than just talking कि हमारा branch खुल गया है और शाहरुख जो है face है उसका. So it's been really nice and different kind of, if you can call it, marketing.
Our plan is that one of our most popular products in India has been what we call our salary accounts. And frankly, a large part of the population who really goes out to work is from the knowledge sector. And most of them already bank with us. So we are going to work with their companies and with their HR departments and make them aware that this is the product, so that once we are aware, we can send a ready banking kit to their homes. If you look at companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, most of them have their salary accounts with us, and we are already catering in some form or the other in the overseas markets. This will make it much more definitive, and this will create a pack on day zero, literally. Day one is when he or she really lands in the country.